Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. My name is Kelley Farley, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Papakura, Auckland, New Zealand. And tonight we are going to make this. Hi, Lisa. We're going to make this. It's called a diagonal gate fold card, and it opens up like so, and then you close it. I'm just getting it. Not happy with how it's quite bulky underneath there, so I might change that, but just isn't quite sitting flat enough for me. Hi Andrea, sorry I'm running a bit late tonight, ladies, and haven't popped up the materials, but hopefully you like this card. So this is a diagonal gatefold card. Well, we've got 6 lovelies on tonight, so please say hi if you're there. So let's get started. You are going to need a piece of, not that one, the same one, but I've actually already got it started. A piece of A5 cardstock. I'm using Blackberry Bliss, and then I'm using, you need 2 pieces of designer series paper cut at the same size, which are, just find my piece of paper. These two are 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, so 2 1/4 wide by 5 1/4 long, and then you've got 3 pieces of white. One is slightly longer than the other. Then 2. These 2 are for layering onto here, like so. So they are 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. Hi, Alison. Oh, I'm glad you made it back safely. So you need 2 of those. And then on the inside piece, this piece here is 2 5/8 by 5 3/4. Now, amazingly, when I was looking for some, I tried using the picture to create my own measurements without cardstock, and my brain just wasn't working properly. So when I found Dawn's video, she actually cut her card down to 8 1/4, which is what ours is. So that made life a whole lot easier for us, well, for me. So with your A4 cardstock, you're going, A5 cardstock, sorry, you're going to pop it into your trimmer so that you can score it on the 8 1/4 side. You're going to start at 2 3/4. I'm going to score. Now, if you wanted to make multiple of these cards, put your A4 paper in, A4 cardstock in, and score the whole thing, and then cut it in half. It'll save you half the job, half the time. And then 5 1/2 is our second score mark. And so we're just going to score. So we're just going to fold these score lines so that they're nice and easy to see. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pop it back into the trimmer, and we're going to start with the right flap, and we're going to start at the top left hand corner of this last third of your card, so the last flap. We'll pop that in there, and then we're going to come down on a diagonal to the bottom right hand corner. So we're going to go from top left to bottom right, and then we're going to score that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the first flap. So top left corner to bottom right corner. Now, if you mess that up, that's fine. It'll just be that your card opens the other, like, instead of opening this way on a diagonal, it'll go on a diagonal that way. No. Whatever you do, make sure that both these score lines are going the same direction. Okay, so that very first one, first panel, left, top left, bottom right. Okay, and that move, top left, bottom right, and score. So then we have got score all our score marks, excuse me, score lines with our bone folder just to get them all nice and crisp. And it was so nice to come home tonight, Andrea. When I got home, I had a lovely parcel waiting for me. Thank you so much. It was very thoughtful. And I love the earrings. I was thinking I'll wear them tomorrow, but they're so light. They're so lovely and light, and they would look amazing. But I don't want to get them caught in my mask, wearing my mask to work. So I'm going to save them, and I will wear them. They're super cute. I love them. Thank you so much for them. And the card was gorgeous too. Very kind of you to send that to me. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's what we have as our base. So we're going to set that to the side. I've decided that I wanted 2 different patterns on my designer series paper. And when I cut this, I was cutting this piece here, and I was going to have them on the back as well. But then I thought, actually, that looks a bit naff, and it doesn't line up there. Yeah, I suspect it's very highly recommended, Lisa, so I suspect we possibly will for a little bit longer. Very highly recommended. Just with the being so close together. So what I've done is I've decided to separate it, and I'm going to use this one, which I'm actually going to turn that over and use that side because that's really super cool. And I'm going to use that side too, and I'm going to put that at the back and that at the front. So what we're going to do is, when we are working out which side we want to cut from, so we're going to pop this on here and see where your fold line is. So you're going to cut from this one is the right to the left. It's funny. Oh no, that's right. I was like, I don't remember doing that last time, but I did. All right, right to left. Okay, right to left, and then one of our shorter pieces or smaller pieces of white we're going to cut in the same direction. So top right hand corner, bottom left hand corner. All right, because these are what our designer series paper is going to mat onto. Now, let's hope that. I noticed when I was doing this before that there was a smaller gap at the bottom, so you might want to trim your paper. I don't mind it, it's not really noticeable, so I'm going to leave it. But if it's something that hi Lisa, nice to have you join us. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Alrighty, so we're just going to pop that on there, wiggle around, and then I've got like Chinese on my message thing. That's so weird. Alrighty. So I don't know if you lovely ladies that are watching are interested in classes or class by mail. So I'm running a class with the lovely ladybugs because it's such a popular set. If you've already got the set, the class is $25. I am doing it class by mail, so if you already have the bundle and you would like to do the class, it's also $25 plus shipping to you, which is about $6 if you're not rural. And then what I am going to do is I will cut up all the materials and send it off to you, and I'll record some videos and send them to you. Or put them in I think I might put them in a group. And then we are going, then if you don't have the bundle, you can purchase the bundle as well as the class. It does make it quite expensive, but I have saved you the shipping price on the bundle as a well, it's not actually, it's Evening Mary. The shipping is all included in the total class price. So it would be what did we work out, Lisa? $92.25 if you want the bundle. If you just want the class is $25. If you want it shipped, it will be shipped via courier. It's $6, unless you're rural, then it's an extra $1.90. All right, so we're going to pop this piece on here. Now this is a great way to make sure that you cut it in the right direction. So now you can see that the cut needs to come from the left to the right on this one, because this is going to go on the bottom. So we want the 93.25. Yeah, Lisa, that sounds right. Yeah, I think that's right. So you want the wider piece on this side at the bottom and at the top. So we're going to cut from the top left to the bottom right. So it's a bit opposite to what we were just doing. So we're going to, oh, mine's a little bit, let's go off. So let me just get that a little bit better lined up. Probably too close to the edge to cut anything off it and not make a mess of my paper. That's what happens when you talk too much. Alright, so then our basic white needs to be the same. Top left, bottom right. Get that lined up better than I did with the designer series paper. Lock in place and then pop that on. So then you'll end up with, excuse me, your pieces like that. I'm just going to quickly glue those together. Now this card, as it stands, I don't think will fit into a standard envelope, but if you fold it flat and put it in an envelope, it will. It's the same height as a standard card, but it's wider, obviously, with the diagonal fold. So you could also, yeah, that's messed up my matting. Lucky it's underneath. Not going to really see it unless you fold it. Okay, so those are my two bits there. Let me get the trimmer out the way. I'm also thinking, so if you are interested in that class, I need orders. I need it, if you need to order the bundle, I need that confirmed by the 22nd, just purely because the 22nd of April, that is, so not very far away. But that is purely because shipping is just taking so much longer at the moment. Obviously with, I don't know if they've got less flights coming over. It's quick getting out of the warehouse, but it's taking ages when it gets to New Zealand, the Courier Post, New Zealand Post. So I would hate for anyone to be waiting on that. And so the class I've booked for, so that's what that will look like. I've booked the class for, I think I might put that one in that side. They are essentially the same size, so they are interchangeable. I'm just thinking that might be better there. Yep. So the class is the 22nd of May. So it gives me a good month of after putting the order in to get all the materials and cut them and send them out to you. So they will be done as quickly as I can, and then the card classes if you're doing them online. I saw it out of Auckland Airport. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I know they're busy, but it's actually worse than we were when we were in lockdown waiting for parcels. It's just silly. Silly. So yeah, I'm being super cautious because it is a class that the product will make a big difference. If you've got it, it'll make it a whole lot easier to do the class. If you don't have it, then you could do I could cut the cards for you and you could do your own, but one of the features of that card, one of the features of that class is different ways of using the punch, and so that is, that's something that you need to consider. But I could do that as a class if you want just the card bases. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my little friend here and cut this die. So this is just a little one, just to accent on the inside. So I'm going to pop that in the bin, and then I just need a piece. I've cut that too wide to fit in there, haven't I? Should have known better. Is everyone looking forward to a break over Easter? I know most of us that are teachers are, but I'm sure everyone else is looking forward to that extra break. It's been a bit of a crazy year with, well, a crazy 2 years, but, up and down with alert levels and what have you. Also, I thought I would have a bit of a break on Sunday night, as it's Easter Sunday, and gardening and reading time. That's good, Lisa. I would have a bit of a break on Sunday night and be back here next Wednesday night, because I figure a lot of people will be spending time with their family as well, and it just gives we have a family thing in the morning, but it always, you just never know how long it's going to go for, so I don't want to have to rush. So hopefully ladies are all right with that we won't do one on Sunday night. So, but I will look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday again, and then continuing with the Sunday ones after that. But thanks, Lisa. Okay, so these dies I haven't used for ages, and it's quite a sweet little die, this. So it comes like that, so it gives you the centre that, so if you used a lighter colour you could stamp directly on that piece, but I've also then just got that. Now these are the painted label dies, so you get, let me just take that out. Painted label dies, and they go with the poppy moments. So there's that one, and then that one. Then you've got a little poppy outline and a leaf. I think that's the other poppy, and another leaf. A cute little border, lacy border, and then some other labels. So that coordinates with, well, it doesn't, well, it is actually was a bundle. Hi Sandra, hi Mari. But so I think it cuts one of these leaves, I think. Yeah, so I think that cuts that leaf, and then this one, does it cut that? No, it doesn't. Must be just another one, but I think that cuts that one. So there's 4 sets in this range, and they all kind of coordinate together, but as a bundle they sold these 2 together, and then they had the actual piece or moment stamp set and the actual dies that looked like that were the poppies that they put. So it's one that I haven't used for a long time actually, so I've decided to pull this out and give it a go. Let's just find my scrap paper. So I've got just this little tiny bit. I'm going to use my Blackberry Bliss stamp. I'm only going to get the top half, so I've only just half mounted it and it'll be fine. And then I'm just going to stamp this and yeah, I'll have it so that the points are on the, so then I'm just going to stamp my stamp in the middle there like that. And then I have a little offcuts here. Remember, we don't throw our offcuts away. Great for sentiments. Hopefully that's okay with you, Andrea. And just a little hello. Going to put my stamp away, stamp head away. And I'm just going to fussy cut, eyeball. Should be wearing my glasses, but never mind. The little hello. Like that. And then I'm just going to back that onto a piece of, not that piece, yep, a piece of Blackberry Bliss. And I'm just going to trim this down a little bit more. Glue this on. Oops. Small things make big messes. Right. So I'm just going to move that about so that I can get it in the right place. Also, thank you to the lovelies that have had the time, because I know things are really busy at the moment, to create a card and share on my page. I really appreciate that. I think we've got 4 from the card last week, and they were gorgeous. Lots of different variations, which was great. Thank you so much for sharing those. And we have a new lady that has joined us and posted her card, so that was really exciting. So I'm going to pop that on there like that. Now, before I stick my sentiment down, I'm going to put this on because I don't want my sentiment crooked. So I'm going to pop this here, and it's going to, I want it to sort of sit center in the middle, center of the flaps. And I'm going to use dimensionals. New pack. New pack of dimensionals. And we're just going to put dimensionals on half. So I find it easier to start in the middle. So we're just going to pop that on there like this. So I need to put my dimensionals on diagonal on this half. There and there. Thank you to those lovelies who are watching, even if you're not saying hello. It's nice to have you here. Have not had time to craft well. Ah, fair enough, Sandra. I will share a photo afterwards. It will amaze you. Well, of what, Andrea? Of the grandbabies visiting, or of your card? I'm sure it will. I'm sure I will be amazed. Right. So pop that on there like that, and then it slides underneath it. Helps. It's supposed to help keep it closed, but I seem to be having a bit of trouble. Oh, you're OCD. Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I think becoming a teacher kind of helped get me out of that a little bit, because you just have to let it go. Like, and well before the what's that movie? Frozen. Well before that movie came out, And you just have to let it go. And I'm going to pop this on the side there like that. And that is it. I have, oh no, it's not it. I haven't got a thing in the middle. Just tuck down a bag of pipe cleaners. What was wrong with them, Lisa? The kids would have made something with them. Where have I put my, I've left out my centerpiece. Now this looks like I've cut it slightly too big. Oh no, you're right. It'll do. Someone will love it. Now, I think I'm going to leave it sentiment free on the inside because then I can write more. I have to say I do the same thing, and I try to, if I've got enough pegs, I use all the same colour until they're all gone. So on our, we don't have a clothesline, we just use clothes errors because they go out on the deck. And it's a bit sunnier than where our clothesline was. And I will use all the purple pegs or all the green pegs on one rack. And then on the other rack, I'll use all the yellow ones. And yeah, husbands are like that. Mine does it too. Apparently, I don't hang his clothing up. I know. That's why it's just easier to have the same colour pegs. I have the same colour pegs at school, so I don't have to stress about how they look on the rack. But I've learned just not to look. I just don't look. And, you know, if it doesn't worry the kids, it doesn't worry them. I do have, though, I have to say, this is a little bit off track, that my husband won't fold the towels and put them away anymore because when he puts them away, I take them out and reorganise them and sometimes refold them. So now, when they come out of the dryer, he just leaves them in the washing basket and I fold them. So, yes, I do have it a little bit bad, but that's okay. I will breathe and it will just be okay. All right, so those are our 2 cards that those are my 2 cards. Hopefully you'll give this a go. I'm really disappointed, but really loving this new Horizons Designer Series paper. It's one that I got that I forgot about. That is funny. It's funny when you have people helping out in your class and they don't really understand how you like things done because that creates more stress for you if it's not done like that. That is funny. So I look forward to, so you've got a little bit longer this time to make a card because we're not, they do actually, Alison. It stood up all right. Because we're having a break on Sunday night, you've got until next Wednesday to make this. So hopefully you give it a go. I look forward to, and if you don't have the Designer Series paper, that's okay. You can just stamp your own patterns on there and create your own Designer Series paper. You could also do it without the double layer. Thanks. And that might, especially on this back one, might just fold down a little bit better. I feel like that might be just making it a bit thick on the fold. Oh, okay. So when you want to post it, you could post it like that. I'll get an envelope and show you. Or if you've got a smaller envelope, then if you've got a smaller envelope, you might want to fold it, but actually folding like this is one of our Stampin' Up envelopes, and it will fit. Will it fit? How far can I get that in there? Not quite. And I think that's more because, I don't know. So you could also, don't do what I've done and put this too far over because it'll bend. But on this one, yeah, on this one it's on not quite all the way over. So, oh, no, it is. So it is going to, from 5 p.m. today. Oh, that's really nice, Sandra. That's really kind. Considerate of your workmates. So I'm going to trim this off. Oh, yeah, my husband's home with my daughter and they're yelling around the house. Alright, that's just made a bit of a mess. But it was broken, so it was annoying me. But if you don't have your center piece so big, you could put them in there and it will fold over like so, and it will fit in an envelope. No problem at all. Okay, just when it's a bit like this, it's just a little bit too tall. So you get it to just there. You could still close that though. So I'm determined to not have to buy big envelopes, or why does it not go in then? And then you just need to redo the envelope, fold and do it there. So it will fit in a standard envelope, just not open. So I'm determined, yeah, I was determined to have it fit in a standard envelope. Just be aware that when you are creating it, that you're, see, I might end up trimming all of those flowery bits off now. Yeah, big envelope. I know, I was trying not to do a big envelope, but you might have to. But I've done this before and we haven't had such a big piece on the front here, and it will fold flat in an envelope to post in a standard envelope. Alright, it's past 8 o'clock and I'm rambling, so I am going to, oh, I've only got 3 names. Hang on ladies, let me just have a double check of the ladies that piped their card up. So we have Sylvia Claridge, who is new. Thank you for joining us, Sylvia. And Angela and Glennis. I haven't seen Glennis on tonight, so that'll be a nice surprise. So 3 people. So you got a 33% chance of winning tonight. So, ladies, wishing you all the luck in the world. Here we go. Angela, again this week. Congratulations, Angela. I will, you can have a look at the pictures that I sent you, and I will send 2 of those things to you with your glue holders that you have ordered. So congratulations. Hopefully we'll have a few more entries next time, because you've got a few more days to get your entry in, and I don't know that I'll turn it around just to say bye, but it's not a good look. So yeah, congratulations to Angela. I will and I look forward to seeing everybody else on Wednesday next week. And I hope you all have a fabulous Easter weekend, whatever that means for you, whether that's just an extra long weekend or it is, family celebrations or however else you might celebrate Easter. Take care of yourselves and hope the weather is good to you. And I will see you on Wednesday. I am so looking forward to 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, because then it is holiday for 2 weeks. Although we're working through, got stuff to do at school. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely break. And thank you again for your ongoing support. It is much appreciated. Take care. Bye.